Okay, I'm with Skoh, who is one of the trainers on the program that Jamie's initiated in the Khula village in Dukuduku area. She's a star trainer, in fact, apparently.
Yes.
You're the goal. He's making it all happen, and you're only 20, right?
Yes.
So very young, but you're training. Apparently, you do a lot of his training and his teaching.
Changing people's life, and this
awesome,
project,
man.
yes,
Yeah.
it's made a big impact in the community that I'm within.
Yes.
People are now learning to recycle.
Yeah.
As you see, we use 2-liter bottles here.
Yeah.
When we drink the Coke, we don't throw or burn the 2-liter. We are recycling now, keeping our place clean.
Yes.
We've changed the way people think.
Yes.
Cutting the trees,
Yes.
not working well with the nature. Now people are able to understand the nature and work together well with nature.
Yes.
And even the behavior of the community. This project is doing a really good, because even the young people are joining in this gardening. So it's like now there's no young people that are just all over the place doing nothing.
They've got something to do.
Yes, they got something to do. The gardens are keeping them working, keeping their mind busy positively,
Yes.
not negatively.
Yes. So would you say it's not just about growing food, it's about social upliftment and empowerment?
Yes.
Would you say if this continues that the whole community would be transformed?
Yes, we won't have places where there is lots of dumping, which in fact, like in our surrounding, we don't have trucks that go collect the rubbish. We can have a clean place. We know how to recycle things. Plastic, we make use of plastic bottles. Everything, the container plates, meat plates, everything we recycle, changing people's mind positively. And also we've got food security, bringing back what was in the nature. Yes, because it was our way of doing this thing, but we then forgot about it. This farming, gardening, that's how people live. That's everybody's culture. Because everything we eat, even things we wear, it's from soil. So teaching, this project is there to teach people how to take care of soil, so that the soil will take care of us again. In turn.
And tell us what you're doing in the project. What's your role?
My role in the project, I'm a team leader, and I'm a garden maintenance as my position is to make sure that people are understanding how this garden works, because these gardens are made in such a way that even in a drought conditions, like in our soil is very poor. So
I see. It doesn't look very rich.
Yeah, it doesn't
like
look
beach sand.
Yes. So my role is to make sure that people understand how to use the soil, how to put back everything that was lost when we're using sprays and all those things that So now people are well known about that. We are teaching them worms. We are also introducing worms. There's a process where people are learning. There's a course about the worms, because before the soil had all these little animals and insects, if I may call it that were there to help the soil retain water. And then we killed all of that by using sprays and so on. But now we are bringing that back. That's my role, to make sure and to change how people's mind think. Like people are burning the plants, trees, the forest. Or of intent that may also destroy us. We need trees, we need plants.
So you're trying to educate them.
Yes.
And you teach people.
Yes.
In the classroom situation
We've
about
got
permaculture.
classroom, yes. Even tomorrow we've got
So
a class.
Jamie taught you and you know.
Yes. I went to a course, a permaculture course. It was run by Ewald. And then again James taught me so, because there is a lot that you can learn. And there is a lot that you can learn in permaculture. You always learn new things each and every day. And it's not that I'm just teaching, I'm also doing. So it's something that I experienced daily.
So you've done this process in your own garden.
Yes, I've done it before.
Now you take people through it and you help them to do it.
I know where were my challenges, where I had problems. Even this chicken, as you see these chickens, they are here, but there are some stage where we don't need them now. When there's seeds seeds in the garden.
Then they'll take the seeds out.
Yes, but when they soil, sawdust, we need the chickens. While they're scratching, they're mixing everything that's in there. They mix. Yeah, they've got that ability to mix it.
So tell us about this. You've just done this layout this morning.
Yes. Let's just go inside and then I'll explain. As you see.
So this is a foundation stage for the garden, right?
Yeah.
It took you what, a morning with a team of people to do it?
Yes. If like we've got people, it's 2 to 3 days to finish this.
Okay.
As you see this garden, we designed this garden in such a way. One, we use roof as water catchment. So if it's raining, all the water, it will go along along the trench and if not so, we can use these 2 liters. As you see, those 2 liters are buried in the soil, and in it we did some holes using a needle. So you just put water in here. You just open here, and then you put water inside here. Yeah. And then the water will go through the soil. The reason why James and the team, we saw that this kind of soil, if you take a watering can and you just water the plants, the water doesn't go down. It just rolls on top of the soil, it doesn't go into the soil. So we then came upon with this system of putting 2 liter bottles.
Which recycles them as well.
Yes,
so it's quite ingenious.
Yes, you put water and also just feed the roots and the plants straight away.
Okay.
And we also use papers. We also use cardboard. Maybe here you will see some. And we also there's it. If you see, we use this cardboard, and there's alien plant trees, that helps to maintain the moisture in the garden. When it's raining, the water will go in, and there's grass. We buried grass here. We buried papers, cardboard. They're here to make sure that the water is stored in the garden. Retained. So we're also recycling papers as well. So if the project can expand, we won't have papers lying around everywhere. All papers go straight to the garden, even the newspapers. You read the newspaper, it's got bad news, people dying wherever. We just turn that bad news into good news. Just take a potato, put it in a newspaper, roll it in the soil, and then it will grow. It then becomes good news. In permaculture, I always try to turn bad things into good things. Papers are lying around, we turn them into good use in the garden.
Well, that's a lifestyle. I teach transformation in my workshops, and it's all about taking what I call the lead in your life, which is the stuff that's not good, and how do you change that
into good way.
It's transformation, transmutation. So in your opinion, Skoh, if you had this kind of project throughout Dukuduku, would it fundamentally change the nature of the community?
Yes, positively.
Positively?
Yes, because like I've said before, in Khula, not in Khula alone, but most of the people of the place, not in urban, like here in rural, you find that people don't even have an onion. They don't have money to go and buy onion. Whereas they can just they've got a big space, hectares.
Yeah, they've got land.
Yes, they've got land. People with this knowledge, they can now use their land wisely. Each and daily, this garden you can harvest. Daily, there's something to harvest. Daily. So you won't starve with this kind of a garden at home. You will have something to eat in the morning, afternoon you'll have something to eat. You won't have to every time go and buy.
Yeah, which reduces the dependency on the system. So apparently the project's now, the funding's coming to a close. What would happen if that's the case? Would you be able to continue doing what you're doing, or would you have to stop? You weren't being paid.
I'll just say we were doing this without being paid, because it's not about the money most of the time. It's about making people, giving them something that will help them, with a system that can work without money, like these gardens. We were working, James and the team, we were working. No one was paying us.
For a while.
We were working for a while, for about 5 months I believe. We were working, we didn't mind that we were not being paid. Our main aim is to make people understand this kind of gardens. How is it important into each and every individual? So there are some people knocking at the door, unfortunately, because the project will come to an end. So we will continue teaching them, because what important is to pass the knowledge. That's what the important.
But there are obviously some cost in laying this kind of thing
Yes,
out.
there are some costs, but there are some ways, some other ways. We'll just pass the information, and then anytime on the line when we've got the fundings, we've got people, they're already, because it takes time to change someone's thinking and understanding. So by the time that happens, they will understand this exactly perfectly.
So
we won't
continue
stop.
irrespective.
No, because we see how important this is. Yeah, we won't stop. We'll just keep on pushing.
That's perfect. But how will you earn a living? Some way.
There's always some way.
But some more funding would really help.
Yes,
Keep the
really,
project
really,
going.
yes, to keep so that we can able to help, because where we live, we don't have crown manure, and most of us, we don't have transport like cars. So this project really helps, because there's transport that can able to move around the materials, bring material home. It makes things very, very easier. Yeah.
Well, we're going to see
So
what we can do.
it will really be difficult, yeah, if there is no transport, there is no material. Yeah, because the problem is that our soil is so damaged. It needs a lot to be fixed, and that needs money.
Just to get this back to where it was, because this used to be forest.
Yes.
You remember as a little girl, this was all forest.
Yes, it used to be a forest.
Now it's been hacked down
And I will tell you what happened. Like in my family, people were living together with the nature. They understand the nature, and the nature understand them. And everything.
In the forest?
Yes, in the forest. There were wild animals. There were no, like now they are in a zoo or something else, but they were living together with people. People knew how to chase these things away without hurting. They knew how to act with the plant without cutting and burning. Yeah.
And that's changed.
And that's changed. Now we're trying to bring back that knowledge. We're trying to bring that back. The trees, each and every house must have a tree. It's really helpful for shade. The trees are, when we breathe, they are able to to help us. So we really need that. So people are now like, trees are not good. I can't bring trees in my garden, in my home. There will be snakes. Now we're trying to bring all that information that people let go to come back.
So you would say permaculture and sort of traditional Zulu knowledge is very, very similar.
Yes. Permaculture is not about the gardening. It's about all the nature. Nature includes human beings, animal, plants. That's all permaculture. All these things, they are able to work along together. It's just a matter of understanding how one acts, and like that. And people did understand that. It's just this new generation that let go of it. I will tell you one story. I went to visit my grandfather, and we were just sitting around the fire, and 2 lions came along.
Really? Wow.
2 lions came along, and
So you experienced it?
Yes, I was there. We were shaking. But you know what my grandfather
how long ago
said? He said, shh, no one moves, just be silent. He moved slowly. He took a big drum, and then he banged this drum. Suddenly, the lions never made any noise. They just turned slowly. They went back without hurting the lions, and the lions never ate anyone.
So he knew that from his
Yes,
traditional knowledge.
yes, that's traditionally. They know how to chase harmful animals without hurting them. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. No killing each other, no killing one another. Just understand how one's work. That's it.
There's been quite a lot of unrest in the Dukuduku Forest, hasn't it? Like people hurting each other. Some people died as well.
Yes.
As a result of the conflict between the rangers who were saying you need to leave, and the people who are living here are saying we need to live.
Yes. By this project also, because this project, in our culture, there used to be this like if I'm doing a garden, I will call all the villagers. I will cook Zulu beer, I'll make Zulu beer, and they will come and help me do my garden. This project has revived that.
That spirit.
We are now, as you saw, we come together as the villagers, as a group. We divide ourselves maybe into 5 or 6 groups. We do the garden. All we do, we go all these houses, helping one another.
And a lot of these people are voluntary.
Yes, helping one another. Now we are making a community to work well together. Even though I had something with you, but now when I'm working with you, that will all go away. We are now friends. We are one person.
Community building.
Yes, community building.
What do you call it? Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, yes.
Ubuntu.
Yes, this project has done a lot.
That means togetherness, right?
Togetherness.
Unity.
Yes, because we are now working together in the garden. You know, if I'm alone here, no, I don't see exactly. Now I forgot what Skoh taught me. I will go out to my neighbor.
Yeah, nice.
Come and help me.
Yeah.
Now I forgot now what to do now.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
So would you say that if this project was duplicated in every area in South Africa like this, rural community,
We will have one nature.
would make a huge difference?
Huge difference. I tell you, I believe there will be no killing one another.
Less
There will
crime.
be no fighting. There will be no people because you know another thing that makes people like get into crime. Some old fathers found out that they're now raping. They've got nothing to do. They just sit and do nothing.
Yeah.
But if they have this thing, you know, where am I going to get these 2-liter bottles?
Yeah.
I need to go and do this garden
Sure,
tomorrow.
they have a goal.
They will go out,
Yeah.
go to nearby shops. Can I get this calibers? Can I get this 2 liters? Thinking positively, not something that can harm another person.
Yeah.
Oh, someone is busy in the garden. Let me just go and see what he's doing or what she's doing and help. So that tomorrow he can come and help me too.
Yeah.
There won't be people just walking around doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's
And we will all, like, it was there. It's just a matter of just bringing it back. You know, you are my brother, even though we are from different families. But if you are my mother's age, you're my mother, I respect that. My father's age, you're my father. That also can come together, that can also come back.
that sense of community.
Yes, it can come
That's
back.
been lost.
Yes, this project can just bring it back because it's all about bringing what was there. Yeah.
So if someone was going to invest money to try and
They
help
won't
this
regret
village,
it.
they wouldn't be able to invest it in any better way, would you say?
The better way is to just make these gardens happen.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because we not just come and do it. The owner of the garden learns it first. And then we will come and then help. So
they know how to
it's not that
maintain
when we left here,
Yeah.
it will just be like this. They wouldn't know how to maintain it.
Yeah.
They've learned it, they know it. There are neighbors who also learned it. If they forgot something, they go to the neighbor. And you are always there because we are also the locals. We just live here in the community. We are also around.
Yeah. So they can ask.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks.
Okay.
Pleasure.